Do I need to do it?
Sure. You can even host your own viewing party.
You can watch parties.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a Shared Universe podcast studio. My name is Ming Chen.
I'm Mike Zapcic.
Welcome to a special, long-awaited edition of I Sell Comic. I don't even know what the last time we did this was, but we've
decades. It was decades ago, Ming.
I think we waited, ladies and gentlemen. We waited for this day.
We did.
We are here with writer extraordinaire Blake Northcott, our favorite Canadian, our favorite convention partner, one of our favorite people.
Yeah, you're awesome.
And
thank you.
And she's the writer of Catwoman 23, which came out last month, Catwoman 24, which technically comes out tomorrow, and you have a pretty badass piece in Heavy Metal, which is coming out on Wednesday as well. I mean, what don't you do, my friend?
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you guys so much for having me on. I'm honored to be here. And it's been, I think, like 3 years since I came on last time. I was writing Fathom the last time I know when I came on. But I am so excited to be here. And yes, right now, this is the week. This is the week when everything is dropping for me. And wow, it's exciting.
What's going through your head right now? How are you feeling? Obviously, you're excited. Maybe even a little nervous. But
this is crazy. I have it right here. Yeah, the way that the reception has been as well has really blown my mind because, look at that. Perfect.
Oh, yeah. I got you, my friend.
You got me. All right. Yeah, because it went after just being out, I think for less than 10 days, they said it was going into a second printing. It was sold out from the distributor level. And like the reception has been incredible. So
this was like Jim Lee X-Men like numbers, right?
Yeah, congratulations. That's we don't get a lot of Catwoman at our store because it just doesn't really sell for us. I mean, you know,
pre-issue 23.
Pre-issue 23.
Right.
Then 23 drops and I've got all these people calling up. I need issue 23. Need issue 23.
Really?
Oh my God, yes. So went to second printing and I'm waiting for them to come out, which it should be on their way to us. So it's pretty cool. And congratulations.
When
was the last time Catwoman went to a second printing? Probably not since the Jim Balance series back in the 90s.
I don't even know, actually. I should look that up. I mean, obviously, the team working on this book is absolutely stellar. We have the Sean Gordon Murphy cover that, you know, everyone is just so excited to see her in the, you know, the BTAS outfit with the new like whisker marks on her cheeks there. And we have also Kian Tormey doing the interiors, which are beautiful, and FCO Placencio doing the colors. So, and everyone, even at DC, has been incredible. The editorial staff, everyone. It's a team effort. But yeah, no, we're really proud of this book. And I'm so excited for 24 to come out this week.
And you should pick it up 23 if you check on eBay first printing. Was it going for like $100 right now? It got pretty crazy.
I saw that. It was like on eBay. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So Blake, can I send it to you, have you sign it, and then I can send it out to
CGC?
Yeah. And then onto eBay?
Right.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. But
yeah.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Hang on.
Oh, did your pods go out? Oh no, we hear you. So they should be cute. They should be going.
Hopefully they're going.
So Blake has backup Fortnite.
Oh dear Lord.
She's got Fortnite headphones borrowed from her son.
This is awesome. I kind of hope her ear pods do go off.
Yeah. I think they might have, but
sorry, I can't hear you guys. Just a second.
Oh, no.
Okay, well here we go, folks. You're in for a treat.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get maybe the cans.
All
right, do it. I promised you this.
Just a sec.
I deliver.
Mike, don't make the nice can joke.
No, that's too obvious. I was waiting for you, buddy.
Oh, oops! I think I just did it.
You just did.
Oh, here they come. They're Star Wars headphones.
Oh, this is awesome.
I love it. It's so great. Can you hear us now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Gold leader standing by.
Well, these are my son's Fortnite, whatever you call them, and look, they're Star Wars.
Yeah, Blake, stay on target, Blake.
Yeah, seriously, you don't look like Porkins.
No, you don't.
What's up with that? So
I look like I could command a ship here. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. My thing's crapped out there, so now I can hear you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
No, I was just telling people that I promised that you would have these really cool headphones on.
Yeah, we promised everybody.
Yeah,
there you go. Okay, that works. All right.
And we have delivered. But the 23 the first printing just blew up, sold out, worth a ton of money. Wish I would have gotten some more copies.
Yeah.
But so 24. I'm expecting, based on the numbers on 23, that the orders on 24
we
have got to be pretty strong. So congratulations. How long is your run for? Do you have is it a definite amount?
Yeah, it's just 23 and 24. It was always intended to be the 2 issues. It's kind of like the fill-in area between when Joelle Jones, her run ended, and then we were doing the fill-in, and then in 25, Ram V is going to take over in the creative team there. So it's just 23 and 24.
I imagine you may be getting another call, my friend.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably.
Well, I'm like this. That would be great. Yeah. Crossing my fingers.
Let's ask the obvious question. If you have your pick, DC comes to you and says, "All right, give us a pitch. Which character are you doing?" Yeah, the
books are open. Yeah. You pick whatever you want. And
it's so crazy to hear that question even being asked. Because wow, I cannot believe this is happening to me, that you're even asking me that question. But I really think that there's a couple of characters they have that are a little bit underused. So I think it would be really fun to get one of them and kind of really dig in. Booster Gold is a character that I've always loved.
I feel the love. I'm a huge Booster Gold fan.
I feel like he could be done so well, really, if you give him the opportunity to shine, that he could be kind of almost their version of Deadpool if handled right. He's just so quirky, and I think that he's just a really great character. But there's so many. I can't even answer this question.
Yes, you just did.
Yeah, you just did.
All right. Well, there you go.
And you knocked it out of the park, because I'm a huge booster. So
good one, Mike.
Yeah, thank you very much. I've been waiting for that for 15 years to throw that one out. But would you, if you were gonna do Booster, would you do the whole Rip Hunter thing? Where he's the guardian of time?
I think that the time elements and the time travel parts of it would be so much fun to play with. And I think that could be really interesting for just to build a really cool universe around him. But it just depends. I don't know, DC, what they have going on. Actually, this year, I'm actually focusing a lot on my novels. I have a ton of plans for novel writing, and I'm really going to be leaning heavily into that. So, I obviously would love to do something for DC, but right now I'm focusing more getting back into novel writing.
Oh, very cool. And also destroying the Death Star.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm ready. I look the part. So
you've had the training. The force is strong with you.
That's right.
You got the tools. You got the talent.
You got the tools. You got the talent. You had posted a panel from Catwoman 24 coming out tomorrow. Catwoman was like, "Why does everyone keep offering me drugs? Do I look like someone who wants to get high and party?" And does
that happen to you a lot?
There's a rebuttal. Honestly, yes, a little. So not me. I'm more of a drinker. I think
it's sort of the
Ming is a diehard party animal. Craziest guy I've ever partied with.
Really?
Ever. Yeah.
I don't believe that. So
yes, you do so believe that. We had a wild night, Ming.
It's true, Ming.
We had several wild nights, actually.
That's true.
About 3 years ago, we were at a con in New Hampshire. The Granite State Comic-Con, big shout out to them for inviting both of us and putting us together. And we found
actually a big old boo to you, Granite State Comic-Con, for not inviting me. You
sorry,
suck.
Mike. They heard you were banned from the state of New Hampshire.
No, that's not true.
They were like, live free or die, except if your name is Mike Zapcic.
Well, okay. Banned is a strong word, Ming, and it's been thrown around a lot lately.
I think the statute of limitations is probably run out by now. I think you're welcome back. Well, we found hidden bars. We found cups full of bacon. We found karaoke.
Of course you would.
It's
when you're with Ming Chen, you eat and drink well.
Yes. Anything can happen. Definitely.
Did. But fast forward. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say the last time I saw you, though, was in New York Comic-Con last year. I was literally running between having a meeting, and I had to go out for this really awesome dinner with Jim Lee. And I'm like, but I have to meet Ming first. So I'm running through Artist Alley, and we had this amazing 5-minute kind of meet up. But I was really sad I didn't get to see you the rest of the time. But
I'm not sad. It means like she went from Ming Chen to Jim Lee.
I know.
That's a pretty good progression right there. In terms
did you
of
rub his nose at least in it that you were going out to dinner with Jim Lee?
She did.
Excellent. All right, good. Blake, thumbs up on that one. That's a win in anybody's circle.
She did. And then I think you went to LA either before or after that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And, you went to one of my favorite places. And I believe it was all creators who took you there. A place that you would love to go to, which I hope we both end up at one day. The Grand Havana Room in Beverly Hills, California.
I've heard of that.
Mike loves the cigars. Very private, very exclusive cigar club in the heart of Beverly Hills. Who took you over there?
I have some friends in high places. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're creators. So for anybody who thinks that comic books won't get you anywhere, or reading them, or creating them, or writing them, drawing them, or loving them won't get you anywhere. All three of us right here
would beg to differ.
We're pretty proof positive that it has. So I am loving your trajectory, my friend.
Yes,
the progression of where you're going, and I'm hoping you don't forget us, is what I'm saying.
Oh, never. You guys are awesome. I'm so happy to be included and to see you guys whenever I can. And I'm hoping when the world kind of calms down and cons are back on, then we will definitely be hanging out again.
2023. It's a date. All
yes.
Right.
Yeah. Did you have any cons scheduled this year?
I was supposed to go right into WonderCon, back to LA. In April. I had my tickets. I was ready to go, and everything just, in March just shut down. So that sucked.
And WonderCon is notoriously hard to get into.
Yes.
We've never been invited.
No.
I've tried.
I know you have.
I've tried to get us in there. I was like, you don't just get Ming Chen, you get Mike Zapcic too.
No. How about no to both?
And I said I promised not to bring Brian Johnson, and I thought that would help us out.
They're like, that's not a good enough.
The thing I like about WonderCon is it is geared more toward comic books and creators, and I thought we were a shoo-in, but so
of course, Blake, Anaheim, you gotta love it.
Yeah, so what we're saying is you're way cooler than us. You've always been cooler than us, but
you guys,
does that even need to be said?
I'm saying it. I'm saying, well, 2021. No. Hopefully we'll both be at WonderCon, or all three of us. All three of us.
That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
In Anaheim.
But
I was thinking at this point you should just be a convention staple. Hopefully, I think one thing I'd like to see more of just more female creators at conventions.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I still don't think there are enough. Which is why, like, pretty much the major cons. Our friend Amy Chu is at most of them, and but even she says, I'm a female minority creator. It's like they better invite me. I'm like, man.
It's insane, and I'm sorry. I think that there should be more female creators. I mean, you have a unique voice and a unique outlook on. I would love to read that boost. Can you send me that pitch? I would love to read.
Oh yeah.
Come on, DC.
6 or
no pressure
12 issues for me, and
I know, right? Yeah, with no pay,
with no pay. Don't worry about it.
But you get Mike's happiness. Like that's priceless.
It is. The smile on my smile. See.
Do we have any pull over at DC where we go? Hey, Blake
not
Northcott,
even nobody has pull at DC anymore. So.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's true.
Let me ask you a question, Blake. And this is, if you can't talk about it, I understand completely. But has this affected you? Or did it affect you with their recent what do we want to call that? The decimation, the DC decimation.
You can call it anything you want, but
the slaughter, whatever you want to call it. The purge. I mean, there are so many nasty words out there for it.
There's no way to. There's no good way to put it.
Yeah, I know, and I mean, it's. I can't say it's understandable because I don't know where they're going with their line. I do happen to know that they're focusing a lot on the young reader stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little too much. And, us oldsters, the guys who have been supporting them for the past 50 years, they're kind of forgetting us because some of my reservists, just on a retail level, are like, oh my God, I can't believe that. This is going this way.
Yeah, I can't say too much about it. Honestly, I came in right near the end, obviously, because I've only worked with them a short period of time. But I'm a contract worker. I'm not a full-time employee. But I did feel terrible, obviously, for, like all the restructuring and all the people who ended up having to be let go. And I know a lot of them have been working at the company for years and years. And I know how devastating that is because I worked before I was a writer, I worked in banking industry and this happened to me where the company got restructured and you get let go and it just feels like the end of the world.
Mhm.
However, I think everyone can sense that there was a change coming. Just we weren't sure exactly what. So I think they're in the process now of figuring a lot of that out. And I can't speak for DC, so I probably shouldn't say anything else. But I'm very hopeful for the future, and I have loved this company for a long, long time. And I'm hoping that it has, lots in the future that we're all going to love and support. So, yeah.
Yeah, we've seen this happen multiple times over, the golden age begat the silver age. I mean, there were dark periods
Right.
in comic book history. So, I mean, even between 1947 and 1950, ostensibly 1955, 1956, it was bleak out there.
Right.
Are you going to start dyeing your hair again to go younger? I was like, hey, what about guys like me?
Damn, hell no.
Get a convertible.
I think that would be
Yes.
right there. That's my my compensation is
You cut the top off of your car. Like counts, right? It's like,
this is a convertible.
Like, I don't think that counts.
No. Is that a 4-door convertible?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you? No, I think that and this is like the gong I've been banging for the past, God, how long, Ming? 8 years.
Yes.
Is that Marvel and DC need a strong leader, like a Jim Shooter type, who'll go in there, kick ass, and take names, make sure that nobody is, there are no more deadline misses. Because I don't know if you remember, Blake, you're a youngster. There were so many missed opportunities on DC's part, like Doomsday Clock. How often was that pushed back? And I mean, it just seemed like there was something personal going on there. It's like somebody was ticked off at Jeff Johns. I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah.
Stuff,
or it's like, hey man, like, are you on drugs or something? Because what's going on here?
He's like, oh man, I'll get it to you.
I get it to you. Yeah, it's cool. So
you're drinking a little bit too much there, Ming. Get Doomsday Clock number 6 on the docket.
Yeah, right. So,
but hopefully everything will shake out, and those people who are let go will land on their feet. I'm sure they will, because there's plenty of jobs out there in the animation world.
Oh yeah, a lot of talent.
Right.
So, can we talk about heavy metal?
Yes, let's talk about heavy metal.
All right, heavy metal coming out this Wednesday. Tell us about SYNAP and everything, all your craziness going on over at heavy metal.
All right, I'm super excited about this because I've been a fan of heavy metal for, years. And this is going to be kind of a relaunch for them. This is the number 300 issue they're calling the All-Star issue. So it's exciting to be a part of it. Obviously, I can't believe my name is on this cover. Like, it just blows my mind. When I hold this in my hands, guys, I'm going to be doing a happy dance. So SYNAP is the story that I ended up doing with this incredible artist. His name is Giuseppe Cafaro, and the colorist is Brian Valenza. So it's an 8-page short story that we have in the magazine. And it's all kind of set in a cyberpunk dystopian world. It's a little bit darker and grittier than things that I'm typically known for writing. So it's funny because actually Sean Gordon Murphy wrote me and sent me a text. He's obviously the Batman writer that I've been working with, and he was like, is this going to be like rated R? Is there going to be like nudity in it? Because I know some of heavy metal has that, and I was like, you never know, so you have to pick it up to find out. So it's going to be a little bit more like cyberpunk style. So I'm really excited for it. I can't say too much about it because it is such a short story, but I'm thrilled with the way it turned out. And oh yeah, there's the cover, one of the covers they have. And the team and everyone there is just so wonderful to work with. And I actually ended up doing a spin-off story for their audio podcast that they're starting called Wonderworks. So there's going to be a separate story, which is called Organic Bliss. And it's going to be set to this really intense kind of sound design with an original score and an immersive audio experience. So it sounds incredible, and I am so thrilled for that to come out. It won't be until September when my issue comes out, but it's going to be part of their Wonderworks podcast anthologies. And they have another one coming from Ron Mars, George C. Romero, Bart Sears, like a whole bunch of people are also going to be doing them. So I'm really excited.
That's awesome. How many pages do they give you? Like an 8-page story?
Yeah, it's 8 pages. So, and I'm hoping that it'll continue. They said they might want to do some more with me throughout the year. So this story, this universe might actually expand into the rest of the year. So that would be awesome.
Oh man.
That is really cool. I miss anthology books.
Yeah.
Heavy Metal is like one of the last ones.
Well, it's fun because you get like 15 stories in one.
Yeah.
It's great.
I mean, yeah, that's one of the best things about it is like, hey, I really like this one. The other ones, but I like Blake Northcott's. So
yeah, I like Chris better. Screw these other guys.
Yeah. Who's Grant Morrison? What the hell is that?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I know.
Who?
Yeah, it's real. I can't even read this. Is this English?
Yeah, this is unintelligible. Didn't we like bump into him one time at New York Comic Con?
Dressed like the Joker, and it was so cool because he was wearing a purple suit with a white ruffled shirt and a bow tie, and I was like, "You're Grant Morrison," and he's like, "That's awesome."
Yeah, I remember at New York Comic Con in like that Watchtower part, right? We had just finished an interview like MTV or something,
and he was coming up. He's like,
"Hello,
boys, how you doing?" And we're like,
"I love you." They're like, "What?"
Yeah, like you're awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So thankfully, you're way more coherent, I guess.
Yes,
intelligible.
He does sign your check, so that's nice.
Oh,
yeah. He does own Heavy Metal now, Ming. So
yeah,
let's not blow it for Blake, shall we?
No, not at all. Were you given free reign on this story, or did they have any restrictions? Was there any guidelines?
They were actually very open to ideas that I had. And when I was speaking with my artist, we came up with a concept for the way we wanted her to look. So we just loosely based a script around that. And they were like, yeah, this is amazing. And they've been really wonderful to work with. So I am super excited for this to come out.
I think I've always liked them. It seemed like you could kind of do whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
Within certain confines, but
no, I mean, Heavy Metal's like, you need nudity? Go to town. Why not?
Does it advance the story? It's like, duh.
Yeah, nudity advances everything.
If I didn't need it in there, I wouldn't have asked for it. I wouldn't have written it in there. So.
And I wouldn't have made him draw it.
That's amazing. And so you said they're probably going to be after you for more, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm thinking it looks like I've been talking to Matt Medney, who's their CEO, and he has been thrilled with the way the pages turned out and the story and everything. So we're looking at setting it up for the rest of the year to be in maybe 3 more installments coming out.
Oh, very cool. So you're going to be like quarterly.
Yeah, I hope so.
The way that I have always loved comic books to be. You need to be quarterly. Like the Justice League should always be a quarterly book.
Right.
So
that's amazing.
Well, they have crazy. I wanted to just drop a couple other names that are going to be in the book with me. It's not just the Blake show. There's a ton of people in this.
Go and names. I mean, we have names littered all over the floor in here.
Oh yeah, we're dropping names all over the place.
All right.
Meanwhile, like we know it's the Blake show, so
of course.
We
you guys.
Everybody, but yes. But go ahead. Yes.
Okay. So there's also stories by Dylan Sprouse, who is the twin of Cole Sprouse. You probably know him from Riverdale.
Yes.
I also know them from The Sweet Life of Zach and
That's
Cody.
right. That's right.
We're parents.
Yeah,
we've had kids.
Unbelievable. And I hate to say this, but I dug a couple episodes. They were pretty cool.
They're pretty fun. I laughed at a couple.
Yeah, didn't they go on a cruise ship too?
Yeah, but that was all kind of a ripoff of
Love Boat.
Love Boat and Saved by the Bell, but I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. Also, Brendan Columbus, who's the son of Chris Columbus, who directed, all some of the Harry Potter movies. So he's a big name. There's actually a really interesting story that the CEO was telling me, Matt Medney, that they had this never before published interview, like a full interview with Mobius from way back. Wow. Like, I think it was like something in the 70s, he said, that they just recently uncovered and found out they still have the rights to it and they're going to publish it. Oh, and it's this full like interview with him. So I was like, that's incredible. Dan Fogler also did a couple stories. He was in Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, he's a talented writer himself for sure. He's got a comic book out.
And George C. Romero, who is the son of George C. Romero, who's the son of George A. Romero, who was the director of Night of the Living Dead. So he's also going to be in there. So there's tons of people.
My life. So yeah,
it changed your life.
Yeah, Night of the Living Dead changed my life.
Is that when you stopped wetting the bed? Like, is that or?
No, it's when I started wetting the bed.
Right. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I didn't know about zombies before then.
All right, fair enough. Luke McLaughlin. If it ain't Blake Northcott, then why bother reading?
Ooh, that's awesome. Luke? Thank you, Luke.
Absolutely, Jared Garrett. You guys are so cool.
That
means
thank you, Jared.
That definitely. Thank you. That definitely means all of it. So Scott Hoverman. Hey, we're actually on with Scott Hoverman next.
Yeah. And of course, did you see the one underneath? Mike needs a pulpit to preach from. Well, thank you.
Hey man, your sermons are good, man.
Thank you. Hey, that's good. Damn man. Straight. I wish I had the word of God.
Joey Hansen, you are great. I'm a
Joe, thank you.
Me and you, Blake.
Joey Hansen, hey Blake, Bat Joe loves you.
Oh, Joe is awesome. So many wonderful friends and fans chiming in. That is wonderful to hear. The support is absolutely the reason I do it. Hearing people who've been following me for so many years, and they're like, "Oh, I love your writing, and I'm so excited for you." I feel like they're all coming on this journey with me because they know how much I've wanted to finally, get to DC and heavy metal and all these huge companies that are incredible. So
Booster Gold.
Booster Gold, hopefully one day.
I think for us, it's like we knew it was only a matter of time. So we've been waiting for we just been waiting for this.
Just waiting around.
Pretty much. Like we're just biding our time, and we're just happy that we're just happy with everything you're doing and that you're blowing up.
This is amazing. So. I mean, it's a big week for you. It's probably going to be a big month, big year.
Yeah, who knew? I think you're one of the few people who are like 2020, man. Hey,
I know. Yeah, everybody else is like sinking like a rock, but you're
flying.
You're above it.
You're flying high like a Canadian flag.
A Canadian flag.
As I cross the Ambassador Bridge into Windsor, Canada. That's what it's like
to buy tax-free booze
and cigarettes. Yeah, and cheap Chinese food.
And cheap Chinese.
Yeah.
Food. Why wouldn't you?
Mark McKenna, hi fellas and ladies. I'm assuming so.
Hey, Mark.
Our friend Mark and Michael WB Roshan have number 23 planned to snag 24 this week. 23 is fantastic.
Ooh, thank you. That's amazing.
Michael, you were amazing. Blake, do your kids think you're cool yet?
My kids, my son thinks I'm cool because I have a YouTube channel. So, which it doesn't like get a lot of attention, but he thinks that is the coolest thing in the world. And he loves coming to conventions. He got to dress up in a full, what did he dress up? He likes manga. So he dressed in this really, really cool Naruto headband and like outfit. And he thought that was amazing. He came with me to Fan Expo last year. So then he thought, okay, my mom is a little bit cool. My mom is, a cool mom.
And we know that's tough because my kids don't think I'm cool.
I got my kids on TV and I'm still not cool. So
and then we got ourselves on TV, not cool. Maybe
you guys are so cool. If you guys aren't cool, then I have no hope. I'm done.
I think you surpassed us, my friend.
You're great.
What comics have we written?
Yeah, look in the rearview mirror and see us waving. Come on, Blake.
Is our name on Cryptozoic Man? Does it say Zapcic Chen on it somewhere?
Somewhere. Thanks.
But we didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything for that comic. So, well, I mean, you're inspiring us. Maybe we should start writing.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll finish up that damn book and record. Somebody reminded me of that.
The one that you promised to do 6 years ago.
Yeah, I did.
Never too late.
Never too late.
Never too late.
I didn't tell him a time frame. So yeah. I've got an idea I want to do a book and record, Blake.
Okay.
Do you remember the old book and records? No.
No.
You get a comic book and you would get like a little record, and then
Wow.
you put the record on and it would read the comic book to you. And it'd be like, ding!
Yeah, you would turn the page.
Turn the page.
Or
Okay.
would it be like, turn to the next page, Spider Friends?
Yes, Excelsior.
Did Stanley, I'm sure he's done it. Did a couple of them, right?
I think he did some of the narration, but no, he wasn't the overall guy.
Right. Okay.
So
he phoned it in. Couple lines.
Yeah, he phoned in a couple lines. Yada yada yada. Peter Parker.
Peter
cool.
Parker.
Good.
Okay, is that good?
Where's my paycheck?
Can I leave now? Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, for sure.
Great idea.
So, all right. So, wow. So you got a book coming out tomorrow, and then more stuff coming out on
2
Wednesday.
books coming out. Well, book coming out tomorrow. Book coming out on Wednesday. Then the second printings of 23 are coming out.
Right, and then I think 24 is actually the pre-orders are already sold out. So
always
there's going to be a second printing.
There's going to be a second printing of that. So people are like, "Wow, give us more of this stuff." And you're a tough act to follow, Blake.
Well,
good luck.
I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for supporting me for years. You're amazing.
You'll continue to do so, and selfishly, I'm hoping this means you go to more conventions that we're at. We can hang out.
Well, selfishly, Ming hopes that your coattails get so big that he can ride.
Oh, that's for sure.
He can smoothly transition from Kevin Smith's coattails to yours.
I can grab both.
Wait, yeah, like jet skiing. All right, cool.
Yeah, for sure. Are you working on anything right now that you want to promote or talk about or can talk about?
Other than the 2 coming out this week, that's my big week. And then later in the year, I'm hoping to do my next Kickstarter for my next book, which will be called The Celestial Kill Switch.
Amazing.
And I've already gotten an amazing artist to help me, this wonderful artist named Faye Dalton. And she works with the Folio Society in the UK and does all the folio books. So she does all of the James Bond series. So I'm just going to show you like how incredible her artwork is. This is one of like the covers. So she's doing this really cool kind of James Bond inspired cover for me for my next book, which is like a supernatural spy thriller. So yeah, so watch for that. That's a Kickstarter that'll be later, probably I'm hoping later in the fall.
That's amazing. And I think you just had another project that got fully funded and
yes,
surpassed its goal. And,
I did another Kickstarter and Indiegogo for a graphic novel that was called Everglade Angels. So that also came out, and actually I've had some interest from some producers. So I am working on turning that into a screenplay.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So we'll see what happens with that.
That's amazing.
Busy.
We're glad you're busy and not bored.
So many people are in this time of pandemic, so many people are just sitting around being lazy, getting fat, and watching Netflix. You're
creating the shows that might go on Netflix.
That would be cool.
That would go on Netflix.
You're the next Umbrella Academy.
Ooh, that sounds good. Let's make that happen.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, for sure. Is there any aspect of your Canadian background that you feel gives you an advantage writing or perhaps maybe gives you an advantage over, say, other writers from maybe other countries? Your Canadian upbringing, the Canadian culture. Do you feel maybe you're stronger?
I feel like, I'm Canadian. I'm half Canadian, half Slovakian.
Yeah.
And I feel like that a little bit, maybe my European heritage does, because I grew up learning French as well. So I can speak French and English. I lived in Japan for a little while when I was growing up. I've traveled a lot. All those things kind of help give you a worldview. And I do feel like I'm from strong stock up here north of the wall. We say we the North can like handle it. Our winters up here are brutal. That the strong air. I live outside of the city though. I live around an hour out of Toronto.
Right.
So I'm really a country girl. I go out and walk my dog twice a day, and I'm literally, there's foxes in my neighborhood right now, so I'm like terrified he's going to get like snatched by a fox.
Right.
I'm running away from foxes. So it's a crazy Canadian life up here, but I don't
How
know.
big are the foxes, and how big is your dog?
My dog's only 8 pounds. He's
Oh,
tiny.
okay, yeah,
Yeah,
here you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You really got to be like, oh, wow, I sat on a, what's this lump that I just sat on? Like,
yeah.
crap.
I'm getting a 8-pound dog.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, we wish you all the. You don't need our luck.
No,
but
you don't.
We wish you all the best of luck. Honestly, we're just happy to see you.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been fans of you for like 3 or 4 years, and it's just nothing makes us happier than seeing our friends do really well.
Oh, absolutely.
And if it's in the comic book industry,
It's
something that
better,
we really
yeah.
love. It's really amazing. So
Continued success with everything you do.
can't wait to pick up your books. Everybody watching or listening to this should be picking up all of your
You
work.
should be calling up your local comic book stores either tomorrow or Wednesday, because Wednesday's New Comics Day. I
swear to God, you better buy comics on Wednesday. You better
buy them
keep
on
them alive.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
And hit them up for Catwoman 24.
Yeah, I've heard from a couple of people who own stores, and they've said that it's already sold out at the distributor level for both of the second printing and the number 24. And I'm like, what is happening? This is so crazy. So thank you to all the fans and everyone and you guys for everyone's
What's happening
support.
is you wrote it and everyone wants it. That's what happens.
Well, it's a team effort, but yeah, it's crazy, and I'm so proud of it.
Cause and effect.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. And everybody pick up Blake's books. It has the official, if it means anything, has the official Ming and Mike stamp of approval.
Not just
good enough. So, Blake, thank you so much. Is there anything you want to promote? Your YouTube channel, follow?
Yeah, you guys can find me on my YouTube channel. I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and Imager. I'm around, but definitely come find me.
Make our kids think she's even cooler.
Yeah, you gotta help me.
Possible.
Definitely Instagram. It's Blake_Northcott on Instagram, and then you can find everything else from there. So that's awesome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you guys
so much.
And we love having you on. Thank you for allowing us to do this. So
anytime.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll come anytime.
And thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank